What advice would you give any other parents who have a child with autism?
To find, first of all, other parents. You need to learn as much as you can from other parents, and there's just so many different types of therapy, and there's so many different diets and different interventions that you could be doing, and it's different for each child. There's no, okay, you have autism, you need to do this, 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 and that. There's it's like a cocktail. It's you have to have the right mix with what's going to work for your son or daughter. But what works for him might not work for everybody. But he responded very well to different dietary interventions, to different to neurofeedback, to other treatments and therapies, and he was, we were so happy about that. But the progress that he's made with those therapies, you really need to leave no stone unturned. You need to try everything you can try, and if it's worked for one parent, you have to at least give it a try.
How does autism affect your daily life?
You have to. Your schedules are crazy, so it's mostly scheduling, and it's hard balancing, especially if you have other children. And I have a typical child, and he gets upset, and he has his own support group too. But what he'll think that Joe's getting away with something, or Joe is earning extra time on the computer, and Joe's getting this and Joe's getting that, and Nick gets upset about those things, thinking that it's unfair, and he feels like he's always unfairly treated. And since Joe's so high functioning, Nick doesn't see the disability, which is great. He doesn't, so he doesn't see that, Joe has difficulty, for instance, chewing with his mouth closed, and it drives Nick insane, So Nick is constantly getting upset with him. Why don't you make him chew with his mouth closed? But he doesn't realize that Joe's got oral motor issues, and Joe's, for a long time had trouble even closing his mouth as an infant. So the fact that he's even chewing his food is an accomplishment, but Nick doesn't see that. So he feels like he doesn't get in trouble as much as Nick does.
Right. And my last question for you is, what do you hope for Joe in your future?
For him to be able to live independently. So that's our biggest hope for him. That's what he wants. He wants to be able to drive. He wants to be able to live on his own. He wants, what everybody wants, and he wants a family. So I really just want him to be happy and to be able to live independently and not rely on anybody, and just be on his own, taking care of himself, including all the skills necessary to do all of that, and to be educated. So.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.